Hey guys, Ben Silk Sports back with another video today. And today, we're going to be predicting, why the heck not, preseason week 1. It's time for football. Let's get a little hyped. And yeah, we'll be predicting preseason week 1, which will be starting tonight, folks. Yeah, it's going to be exciting, but let's get started off, obviously. Who knows who's going to start in these games? It's switched back and forth, so we're just going to give some wild guesses here. So let's get started off. You got the Bengals taking on the Lions. Burrow and Chase are supposed to have minutes. This could be an interesting one. Obviously, Lost Stars probably won't play, but I think this could be a close game. Two competitive head coaches. I'm going to give it to the Bengals with a Burrow and Chase having a great start, maybe 3 touchdowns in that first quarter while they play. I think the Lions make it close, but I think the Bengals are going to win this one 27-20. Then you got the New England Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts. This one's interesting. You got Tommy DeVito taking on Anthony Richardson. Will Anthony Richardson show up? Is he going to be, he's trying to fight for that starting job. Is he going to be the guy somewhere in the future as a backup or a starter? I think we've seen this from multiple backups in the past when they've been trying to prove it. I don't think he shows up, honestly. Anthony Richardson, it's going to be tough for him to make a comeback in his career. I think the Patriots are going to dominate. I'm not just saying that as a Patriots fan. I think they're going to get this one. I think like they usually do in week 1 of the preseason. I think they win this one 38-17. And then you got the Raiders and the Cardinals. You got Fernando Mendoza taking on Carson Beck. I think this is going to be a good one. You saw the Cardinals last week. They were a tough team. They got a lot of players fighting for a roster spot. The Raiders are going to be similar. I got Mendoza, who wants to start as soon as he can. I think we'll see a great game out of Mendoza. He's been locked in. And I think both these two are in a battle to the end. Mendoza will probably play the first half. Raiders will pull away, but then I think the Cardinals come back, led by Beck, and then their backup. And I think the Raiders are going to narrowly take this one 27-24. And then you got the Steelers taking on the Packers. 2 great defenses. We'll see what's going to happen. I think this is not going to be that much of an exciting game. And I do think it is going to be the Steelers who end up taking this one 20-7. Not much excitement in this one. Then you got the Chargers and the Texans. I think this will be another not as exciting one, but I think the Chargers are going to find a way to get it done. You got Trey Lance getting some minutes. I think he shows up. Yeah, Anthony Richardson, I'm trying to get the name before. I feel like he's just another coming with Trey Lance. I just couldn't think of the guy for some reason. But yeah, Trey Lance, I think gets some playing time, has a good night, but I think they're going to get it done. The Texans are going to fall short. Then you got the 49ers and the Titans. Another good game, 2 great teams, and I think it's going to be a competitive matchup. By the end, I do think the 49ers do find a way to pull away. Not really any standout news for this matchup, but I think the 49ers take this one 35-21 in a competitive matchup. Now on to Friday night, tomorrow night. You got the Broncos and the Falcons. You got Tua, and then you got the Broncos. Tua probably only play for part of the game. Who knows? But I do think maybe they get an opening touchdown with Tua. But I do think the Broncos are going to take this one. It's going to be a boring game. I think 17-7. The Broncos grab this one. Then you got the Jets. So they take on the Buccaneers. And the Jets, I think they come to play. Both these teams, it could go either or, but something's telling me Jets, they're going to have a rough season. I'm going to give them this preseason game, give them some hype, their fans some hype here. I think the Jets win this one 28-16. That'll be a good win for the Jets. Then you got Dolphins, Commanders. I don't know, 2 bad teams, but I feel like we may see some players show up in this game. There's always that one game in week 1 where both teams go off and it's a great game. I'm going to say it's this one, and I think it's going to be a 2-point conversion for the Dolphins to win this one. As time expires, just like the Hall of Fame game, a game-winning play. This time it's a 2-point conversion. I think the Dolphins get it done 36-35. We see some type of backup QB show up for the Dolphins. Then on to Saturday night. You got the Panthers and the Bills. Gonna be another good one. Panthers looked electric against the Cardinals last week, and I think they continue. I think the Panthers, a lot of players trying to prove it, trying to make the team. I think the Panthers get it done over the Bills. It's also gonna be also their coach's first game as coach, so it may be a slow start. I think the Panthers will head and get done. It's not going to be the night for Joe Brady and the Bills, and Panthers get it done 34-20. Joe Brady it's his first game. He's going to be figuring it out as a coach as well. I just feel like Panthers get it done here. Then you got the Browns and the Bears. And this is another game I just see being boring. I feel like the Browns are going to find a way to take this one. I think Shador is supposed to play, and he's going to want to play the best that he can for a starting job. I think he has a good night. He'll only play like the first quarter, maybe first half. And I think the Browns win this one 21-7. Then you got the Rams and the Chiefs. It's going to be a good game, but at the end, I think the Rams will be able to pull away, but Chiefs make it closer at the end. But it's going to be the Rams who do end taking this one. It's going to be a good game. And Chiefs make it exciting, but the Rams hold on 28-26. Then you got the Vikings and the Giants. I don't know. McCarthy, Murray. I think McCarthy plays a bit, trying to prove, other teams that maybe he wants to have a chance. I think the Vikings have a ball out, have an amazing game. Giants just have too much media stuff going on right now. I think the Vikings grab it. I think they get it done. And yeah, I'm going to give it to them 38-7 Vikings. And then you got the Saints and the Jaguars. I don't know. I just think the Saints have a good night. Like, preseason is going to be very different from the regular season. It's hard to predict, but I'm going to give this one to the Saints. And they're an up-and-coming team. I think they take it 26-7. It's hard with these games. Like, you don't really know who's going to play, what's going to happen. Like, might as well just give this a whirl, though. Preseason, why not? And then you got Ravens and Eagles. I feel like this may wind up being a good game, pretty good game. And I'm going to give it to the Ravens. Head coach is Dave View. I think they find a way to get it done. Ravens historically good in the preseason. I think the Ravens are going to grab this one. And then finally, you got the Seahawks and the Cowboys. And yeah, I got Ravens winning 31-28. Got to say the score, my bad. And Seahawks and Cowboys. Gonna be a good one. And sorry about that. And I think the Cowboys play them tough in the beginning, but the Seahawks, just too much momentum coming in from the Super Bowl. I think they get it done 35-7 in a good one. But let me know what you guys think and who is going to take the games in preseason week 1. But football is back. Very excited for another football season. It's just the beginning. Let me know who you guys think taking the games this weekend. I'm Ben Silk. I'll see you next time.